What's up, everybody? It's Max Rock here with another video. Today we're going to be doing a full review of the ZTE ZMAX Pro, and this is for MetroPCS. Here, the phone is going for $100. I can better rebate. Regular price is about $180 if you wanted to go cop it there yourself. But for me, I got the phone for about $39 plus the plan, so I paid $102 out the door. I got the $60 limited plan because I wanted to test the Metro network that's under T-Mobile here. See how good it is. The coverage has been decent for me so far. I actually learned from someone in the comments that they actually throttled the data after about 25 gigs of use, and I had service for about 2.5 weeks, and I'm at about 3 gigs. I haven't really got a good use of the network here. I mean, not good use. I haven't really used that many gigabytes of the data, but in future videos, I will be giving a review and seeing exactly what it do cap you at. But only reason I haven't been using that much data is because at my job and at my house I have Wi-Fi. Like pretty much everywhere I go I got Wi-Fi, so it's not going to be an issue with how much data I am using. But if I ever am throttled and I ever happen to get to 25 gigs on my phone, then yeah, we're going to check that out there. And I'm going to make a video about it. But right now what the main focus is that thing right there sitting on my table, the ZTE ZMAX Pro. So let's go ahead and get this started. So, oh, by the way, I'm using my G Stylo to make this video here. I was using my G4, but the thing about the G Stylo is it has better capabilities of focusing. Maybe on my G4 it's because I got the SD card in there, but who knows. Anyway, we can start it off. The notification light is actually the home button. It pulsates if you have notifications here. Like for me, I got notifications like all down, like all right here, and I'm always packed up with notifications. But when I do get a notification, what it does is that home button lights up. So let's get past that. So we got a 6-inch screen here. Resolution is 1920 by 1080. That is Full HD. For people who don't know, we got 367 pixels per inch. Now that is a low pixel count for a Full HD screen, but you got to remember that the screen itself is 6 inches, and don't let that fool you here. The quality of the screen is actually amazing. You won't see any type of pixels. The only way you could see pixels is if you're really trying to look for it, and if you're used to a 4K screen, or not 4K, a 2K screen on a higher end device. But you gotta remember that this device is $100, probably 1/5 or 1/6 or even 1/8 of the price of the device with the 2K screen. Matter of fact, 1/4 because I'm forgetting the ZTE Axon, which is big brother of this one here. On the side of the device, we got the power button here, and as you can see, let me get a bit of focus. Power button is rigid, so you will be able to tell the difference between the volume up and down keys and the power button here. So it's right there on the right side of the device. And as I said before, power up and down, so that's down and stuff. On the top of the device, we got the 3.5mm headphone jack. We got a noise cancellation mic. On the left side of the device, we have the SIM injection tool here, where you can put your micro SD card here. And the micro SD card can take up to, I think, 256 gigs. So that is useful there. I got a 32 gig card in there right now. Let's see. At the bottom of the device, we got the USB Type-C charging port, and we got the regular microphone for talking. Let me see. Now on the top of the device, we got the speaker here for talking. You know, for you to put your ear to the phone. Got a 5-megapixel camera, and on the bottom here, we got the back and the recent apps key along with the home button. And on the back of the device here, we got the speaker here, which is on the bottom right. ZTE branding, fingerprint scanner. We got an LED flash, and then we got a 13-megapixel camera here. So that is pretty much the outside of the device here. Things you see when you first pick up the phone. And like I said, the phone is 6 inches. So if you never had a big phone before, I wouldn't recommend you buying this unless you really like big phones, or if you just want something that people are going to go crazy for when you actually pull this thing out, because it is an eye catcher because of the size of it. And in the back here, the texture of it is like this almost a matte finish. It's very nice in the hands here, very smooth. You would definitely enjoy the texture here, unless you don't. But you got to go to the store and feel the device yourself. So let's go ahead and talk about the internals. Now for this device here, we got a 1.5 gigahertz octa-core Snapdragon 617 processor here with the Adreno 405. Let's see, we got 32 gigabytes of storage, we got 2 gigs of RAM, we got a 3400 milliamp hour battery, which is quite good. What else for the internals? Got a bunch of sensors here. We got the gyroscope. We got pretty much every sensor you need to play Pokemon Go. For all the Pokemon Go players out there, hit me up. So yeah, that's pretty much the internals. I think there's a couple more things, but nothing that the average user would have to worry about. Let me see. So let me go ahead and unlock the device. Fingerprint scanner here. Let me cut the brightness down because it is kind of bright here. Alright. So this is the device here. This is my setup. I can go ahead and start talking about the actual screen quality. So what I'm running right now is the Google Now launcher. I pretty much run it on all my phones. As you can see, Google Now. Oh yeah, it's a cage I just got from my sister. She got the Galaxy S7 Edge there. Might do a couple videos on that one because she does have that device in hand. It's quite good. Never used one before. So let's see here. So let's go talk about the quad quality. So the quad quality on this device here is actually really decent. It is something to get used to because when you do put this phone to your ear, the bottom half is hanging below your chin. So if you never had a phone this big, it's gonna be a lot to get used to. Not for me because I like big phones most of the time. Sometimes I even go back to smaller phones. Let me see if I can focus this a little better. I even go back to smaller phones because of the easiness to carry them around. Let me clear my notifications out. So call quality is definitely a go here. Haven't gotten any complaints about that. The messaging is also pretty cool here. It's really easy to type on this big phone. You get all the emojis that you're looking for, all that stuff. The Chrome browser is what I use. The camera itself is decent. I already did a review of the camera, not even a review, a little video in the camera. But let me go ahead and talk about it here. So the camera itself is 13 megapixel on the back for the rear and 5 megapixel on the front. They both shoot full HD video. The camera in the back is really it's not the best. It's not better than the camera that I'm using right now, which is the LG Stylo 2 for Virgin Mobile. I will be doing a video on this one pretty soon. The camera itself is decent. You know, I'm not gonna really get too hard on it. It's really good and good lighting. Like I said, with any phone you take out there in the sunlight is gonna be good with some good lighting behind it. The front-facing camera is not the best at all. It is really stuttery to me. This is my opinion. Pretty sure other people are gonna disagree with me. But once again, you got to look at the price of the device. It is $100, so we can't really go too hard on it. So yeah, they both shoot 1080p video. Another feature with the camera is that it has slow motion, the slow motion feature, which is pretty good. I haven't posted a slow motion slow motion video on the channel so you guys can see it, but I might be doing that pretty soon just to show you guys that it does work good. What else? 32 gigs of storage, and it has adaptable storage with the SD card. So I got a 32 gigabyte card on this device, and it does adapt it as internal. So with the 32 gigs of storage that it comes with, you get about, I would say, about 28 or 27 free, plus the 32 gig card in there. So you're looking at about at least 57 to close to 60 gigs of storage for you to use. And yeah, it is very much worth it. So I do recommend getting an SD card so that you can have that extra storage, and you don't have to necessarily use your internal. I got a class 10 SD card in there, so yeah, it does work highly. It does work really good. Excuse me. So as far as the apps on here, I'm running all my social here. I haven't had any stuttering issues. The only stutter that I did have was when I first booted the device, and that was quite good. Like it was good itself, but you know how it is. You downloading freaking 50 or 60, even 100 apps to your phone. It's gonna be stuttery because, come on now, you're adding a bunch of bloatware yourself. As far as the bloatware with the device, it does come with the unlock here, the device unlock, and I think it's one more. I think it's the Metro. Yeah, my Metro here. Now everything else I disabled, and I'm not going to re-enable it so I can show you everything that's on here. But it does come with quite a bit of bloatware from MetroPCS, and this device that I have here myself is unlocked. So I did go ahead and unlock it so I can use it on any carrier whenever I feel like it. because I don't plan on staying with Metro for too long. The only reason I signed up for them was because I wanted to get the unlimited data and get the phone, and all I did was pay $100, which was the price of the phone here. Let's see here. Yeah. So as far as the battery life of the device, it's 3,400 milliamps. I can get an average about 5 to 6 hours of use on screen time, and it has been times where I haven't charged this device for about 2 days, and I'll still have about 26% battery life with moderate use. So if you want to get this device with a battery, it's definitely recommended because it won't just die on you like some other phones that I've used in the past. Like I had phones in the past where it would die on me without even being used. Like the standby time was absolutely horrible. Let's see here. So let's go to the next thing here. Now the speaker quality in this device. When you're playing the speaker here, the quality isn't the best. So let me see if I can give you an example. Let me go to one of my videos. Oops, Dead End Sports. Check out that channel. Dope. Go to my videos. Let me play something real quick. Slow motion video to G4. Okay. So I'm gonna let you hear the speaker here.
Senator Richard Burr is a leader in helping North Carolina homeowners.
It's pretty good.
By working to
It's pretty good here. This video is in 480p. It goes up to 1080p HD. Yeah, so the speaker is decent. It's not the best, but it gets the job done. Let me go ahead and play a song on here so I can show you. What song can I play? And this is all the music that I downloaded from my Amazon account that I actually purchased in the past. I want to play some particular song, but I don't want to get copyrighted from YouTube. So let me see. Matter of fact, I think I can play a couple seconds of it. So let's see here. ULT. Alright, so you see that, right? Now, let me pause this here. Now, as you can see, the song just played here, right? There's an option for the Dolby Audio, which is really good. So Dolby Audio here, what it does is allows you to change the settings of the speaker. So like, let's say for example, I changed it over from music to movie. It would change the output of what the sound is producing. And right now I got to set up music, of course, because I'm playing music. But if I deselect that, it would if I selected it would let me enrich the bass, do volume levels, the dialogue enhancer. Not sure what that is, but hey, it's on the phone. So if you ever wanted to use it, it is there. I don't want to play this song here because I don't want to get hit with that copyright strike from YouTube. So yeah, we're gonna just let that sit there. Just trust my word on this here. The speaker quality is decent. What else is there to go over with the device here? Games on it here is actually decent. I got this game that I always play on all my devices. It's called Soul Hunters. It's a game that I've been playing for quite a long time. And I do recommend you guys go ahead and download it and give it a try here. So here, give you a quick review of it. Go ahead and log in. Now this isn't necessarily a graphically intensive game, but the phone handles it with ease. So give it a second as it loads. Alright. Let me see. Get this little thing here. Look at that down. There's the game itself. So it's just a cool little simple game. I just go ahead and have all my characters here. These characters are what you earn over the course of the game. Just playing in it, putting some work in. So let me see if I can get a W for you guys. It's like an RPG. Just let everybody do their thing. And then once the yellow bar gets full, it's basically their energy. And so what that does is it lets you use their ultimate power. So let's hold on 1 second. Get to the end of this. Yeah, you can see, right? So this hit me with something crazy. what I like to do is like I like to let my characters build up their energy, so when I get to the final stage of the battle, I can just hit them with everything I got. Boom, got that W. Alright, so that's cool. Got that there. Got the victory. So yeah, this phone handles this game with no problem. I got Temple Run, Pokemon Go, Storm Age, another game I play. Matter of fact, I'll do a review of them games or just show you guys some gameplays because I'm pretty sure you guys will be interested in looking at this video. So yeah, I think I pretty much covered everything on this device here. Maybe I didn't, but this isn't a perfect review here. Pretty much did this off the cuff. The video is already pushing 16 minutes. I can go over one more thing with you guys here. Oh yeah, the fingerprint scanner quality. How can I forget that one? The fingerprint scanner isn't the fastest here. The last fingerprint scanner device that I had was an S5, and I ended up selling that phone. I kind of miss it. I kind of wish I'd never sold it. But hey, what can you do? I sold it. The fingerprint scanner is not the best, but it does get the job done. So I can show you a little quick little sample. So boom, lock the screen. Fingerprint in the back, unlocks it. Boom. So I would say about 8 times out of 10, it works perfectly fine. But it's just pretty much, the fingerprint scanner to me is like the cherry on top of a cake. The device is already really good, so when you got something like a fingerprint scanner on it, it makes it that much even better. The device itself is running Marshmallow 6.0.1 here. So let me go ahead and show y'all that real quick. Yep, 6.0.1. So you see that? Boom, Marshmallow. Bop, 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 bop. And then I think you can play the game here too. The most I got in this game was like 3. So let me see. Up died as soon as I fucking got into it. Alright. Alright, let's play it one more time. Let me see. Play it one more time. It's so sensitive, man. So let's close that out. Alright, so that's that game there. App quality, everything runs pretty smooth here. Haven't got any lag issues with opening the apps. So Twitter and everything does work smoothly. I'm able to watch YouTube videos in the highest quality, which is 1080p for the phone. And now I have the ability to watch videos in 1080p, 60 frames per second, which is definitely a nice thing here. Let me see, is there anything else I can go over before I close out this video? I think that's pretty much it here. I do a little speed test on my Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, as far as the Wi-Fi connection, it has the 2.4 gigahertz band. It doesn't support the 5 gigahertz band like my G4, which isn't too much of a big deal, but for me, yeah, because I'm the only one in the house that use that band, and so I get the fastest speeds. I don't ever have any type of lagging or loading issues here with the data speeds for the internet. So let me do a little speed test. See me, I got almost at 500. I got 300 gigs down, or 300 megabytes down. If I had 300 gigs, I'd be doing everything. So 51 right now, pulling that down, which is really good for the 2.4 gigahertz band. But I'm usually able to get about 70 or 80 with the G4. And my upload speeds are insane too. Because in my area, Time Warner is like freaking stepping up their game because I got Google, what is it called? Google what? Shit, Fiber? Yeah, Google Fiber. And you already know how them internet speeds are. So I guess Time Warner just wanted to make sure they compete. And they want to make sure they provide the fastest internet speeds for their customers so they don't leave. What else? It has Bluetooth, I think 4.1. Not 100% sure 4.1. But it has Bluetooth on here, of course. Got the flashlight there, notification drawer. Oh yeah, let me talk about that. The notification drawer, the OS. Now the notification drawer itself is something to get used to, but it's not the biggest deal. You got pretty much your standard layout here for your options menu. All they did was just change it up a little bit. Let me see. Yeah, so you can go ahead and edit that if you want to. I mean, I got no reason to. I like the setup here myself. So I don't need to change that. So ZTE and the software department did a good job. And let me talk about this here real quick before I close the video out. Now, I did a video on my channel about the ZTE Warp 7, which is basically the updated version of the ZTE Warp Leaf that's on Boost Mobile. And the Warp 7 is something I do plan on picking up, but something that concerned me is that something like the Warp Elite that has the same internals as a new device coming to Boost Mobile, the Warp 7, it has the same processor, same RAM management, same storage, same ROM, whatever. It has the same camera, I think, same screen quality, same front camera. All that is the same. The only thing that's the biggest difference is the actual OS, which is Marshmallow 6.0.1. Now here's the thing. This device does have 6.0.1. My concern is that with a device like the Warp Elite, why wasn't an update pushed out? And this is a concern with a lot of users. Why wasn't a software update pushed out for the device? That is quite concerning for me. I got the ZTE ZMAX Pro here. I don't want to have to wait until, I don't know, end of the year, maybe even early next year to get the ZTE ZMAX Pro 2. And when that's going to have nougat, when in actuality they can go ahead and push the update out for this device here. So I am hoping that the update is pushed out for this one here when it gets nougat. I know it's not going to be super fast, and if it does happen, yeah, it's not going to be super fast. And if it doesn't happen, would I be getting the ZTE ZMAX Pro 2? Yeah, because I'm going to support ZTE after picking up this device. But it's just really unfortunate that people will have to go out and buy a whole new device for this, just to get the newest OS here. As a matter of fact, while I'm still here, this is quite a long video. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, the speed test. I'm gonna go ahead and do a Geekbench score for you guys. Matter of fact, I'll run a quadra strainer real quick. I'm not sure how many people actually still use this one here. So we're gonna run a full benchmark. So give me a second, or give the phone a second here. I'm not gonna speed up any part of this video, so let you guys check it out here. Alright, so yeah, it's pulling about 60 frames a second. I used to love watching these on YouTube reviews for cell phones when I was younger. So I went ahead and, not even younger, I still watch them now, but not too many people use it now. They use other benchmark scores, like a 2.2 and Geekbench, which I use too, but, you know, I like this one still. Alright, yes. So this scored a 20, you see that, a 23,675 in the quadrant standard score. And I'm gonna go ahead and run the Geekbench. So as you see, 1.52 gigahertz, Adreno 4.5 octa-core for the Qualcomm here, 2 gigs of RAM, which is rounded, 32 gigs of storage. So I'm gonna go ahead and run that full benchmark. Boom. So what I'm gonna do, because this one is probably gonna take a minute, I'm gonna pause the video and I'll be back. Alright, you guys, so I'm back here, pretty much finishing up the test. So you see I got a single core score of 746 and I got a multi-core score of 2,189, which is good. Which is actually really good here, and it's running on the 64-bit processor here. All this other internal stuff that you see, blah 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 blah, internals here. So this score is higher than my G4 on average. So technically it is faster than a G4, but currently right now I'm using the G4 as my daily driver because I just like the screen quality of that one much better. It's not as big as this one here. I like the camera on the G4 a bit better. Matter of fact, let me pull it right here and show you. I just like the build of it, like the feel in hand more. It just looks more appealing to me. Plus I got this case is badass, as you see, showing that dimple, which is fling. Mic on the bottom here, but it's not a full review of this G4. But as you see, the size difference there. Matter of fact, hold on, let me get some of my other devices real quick. Sorry about the link to this video here, guys, but as you see here, G3 3rd generation, Blue R1 HD. Video is coming on this one pretty soon, and the Lumia, the one I'm taking back pretty soon. I'm not even gonna put these close to each other, but you can see the size difference is massive. And I'm using a G2. What's the G2? I'm using the LG Stylo 2 for the recording of this video. But yeah, phone is quite big, obviously. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much covered everything I can with this phone review of the ZTE ZMAX Pro, or everything that I remember, I should say. And that's GI Gaming Illuminati here. If y'all get a chance, go ahead and check them out. Some of my favorite YouTubers run that business over there. Let me see. Is that pretty much it? Oh yeah. I'm gonna talk about the build here real quick. Got a little brushed aluminum, not aluminum, a little bronze color here on the outside. It's also on the side of the device here, so it does look nice to the eye. Oh yeah, that's pretty much it there. ZTE ZMAX Pro here. Great device for the money. Definitely recommend the purchase. So if you haven't, go out there and get yourself one. Once again, the name is Master Rock here. And y'all have a good day. Peace. And sorry for the length of the video.